Today's case takes us deep into the world of Scotland's unsolved gangland murders, a chilling reminder of the violence that lurks beneath the surface of its cities. Welcome to True Crime Investigator, where we bring you compelling stories of crime, mystery, and justice. Sit back, stay curious, and let's get into today's case. Over the past 30 years, Police Scotland has struggled to bring justice to these cases, despite extensive investigations and mounting evidence. These remain open, shrouded in secrecy, and often linked to powerful criminal organizations that operate in the shadows. The first case is the of Kevin the Gerbil Carroll. In January 2010, Carroll, a notorious gangster, was gunned in broad daylight outside a supermarket in Glasgow. His execution was methodical, carried out with military precision by masked gunmen who fired multiple rounds before fleeing the scene. Despite multiple arrests over the years, no one has been convicted of ordering Carroll's death. Theories suggest rival gangs or even an inside betrayal, but the full truth remains buried. Police have continued to gather intelligence, but the lack of solid witness testimony has made prosecution difficult. To understand the magnitude of Carroll's murder, we must look at his rise in the criminal underworld. He was known for his ruthless methods and had made many enemies over the years. His execution was widely seen as a power struggle, possibly orchestrated by factions within Glasgow's most feared gangs. Reports suggest that Carroll had been receiving threats leading up to the attack, yet he continued his activities undeterred. The boldness of his murder raises questions. Was this a message to others? Or was there a deeper conspiracy at play? Authorities initially focused on two rival gangs in the city, known for their long-standing feuds and violent disputes. But even with forensic evidence and witness statements, bringing those responsible to justice has proven difficult. Some theories suggest that Carroll may have been targeted by individuals from within his own network, eliminating him to settle internal scores. Others believe that he was contracted by an external criminal faction looking to assert dominance over Glasgow's underworld. Then there's the mysterious killing of Eddie the Bull Lyons. A feared figure in Glasgow's underworld, Lyons met his end in 1999 when his body was discovered riddled with bullets in a secluded industrial estate. Police suspected a revenge killing, possibly tied to a botched drug deal, but the case stalled due to a lack of witnesses. The silence of the criminal world has kept his murder shrouded in mystery, with no arrests made to this day. Lyons had a reputation for his involvement in high-stakes operations. Investigators believe that on the night of his murder, he was lured to the industrial estate under false pretenses. A forensic examination of the crime scene revealed that multiple firearms were used, indicating a planned and coordinated attack. Was Lyons betrayed by someone within his own organization? Or did his past finally catch up to him in the form of a vengeful rival? What's notable about Lyons' murder is the level of precision involved. Unlike many gang-related killings, this was no reckless shootout. It was controlled and highly efficient. Experts suggest that the perpetrators may have been experienced hitmen, possibly hired from outside of Scotland. The use of multiple weapons and the lack of forensic traces left behind point toward a highly professional execution. Tony McGovern's disappearance is another perplexing case. A prominent figure in organized crime, McGovern was last seen alive in 2000. Days later, his body was found in his car, with precision. His murder shocked Glasgow, but the investigation soon hit a dead end. Many believe it was a gang dispute that led to his demise, yet no one has come forward with enough information to crack the case. McGovern's life was filled with conflicts, and police records indicate that he had been involved in multiple altercations in the weeks leading up to his death. Sources claim that he had fallen out with key figures in Glasgow's criminal network, which may have led to a hit being ordered on him. What makes this case even more perplexing is the precision of the No witnesses, no CCTV footage, and no known suspects. Some speculate that McGovern's death was a clean hit by a professional, making it nearly impossible for authorities to find conclusive leads. In the years that followed, rumors swirled about McGovern's last known movements. Some say he was lured to a meeting under the pretense of resolving a dispute, while others suggest his murder was linked to a growing struggle for power among Glasgow's criminal elite. If that's true, McGovern's death was not just about settling scores, it was about reshaping the hierarchy of Scotland's gangland scene. To better understand the impact of these gangland murders, we must examine the wider context of organized crime in Scotland. Glasgow, in particular, has long been home to deeply entrenched criminal networks. The rise of drug trafficking, money laundering, and extortion rackets has fueled conflicts between rival factions, resulting in waves of violent reprisals. Many of these cases remain unsolved because of the culture of fear that dominates the criminal underworld, where speaking out often carries deadly consequences. Law enforcement has struggled to infiltrate these organizations, as members adhere to a strict code of silence. Investigators have attempted to leverage forensic advancements, such as DNA analysis and digital surveillance, but many of these cases occurred before modern techniques were widely implemented. Moreover, the constant evolution of organized crime tactics has made it increasingly difficult for police to stay ahead. Lastly, we have the brutal execution of Martin Morty Docherty in 2015. A key player in Scotland's drug trade, Docherty was shot multiple times outside a pub in an orchestrated hit. CCTV footage captured the attack, but the identities of the gunmen remain unknown. Some say it was a power move by a rival gang, while others believe he was punished from within. With no concrete evidence, this case remains open, a chilling testament to the dangers of organized crime. Docherty's execution stands out because of its sheer brutality. The CCTV footage shows the attack unfolding in mere seconds, giving police little to work with. Experts in organized crime suggest that this kind of killing points to a highly organized group with little fear of retaliation. The fact that no credible witnesses have come forward further proves the grip of fear in Scotland's gangland culture. Despite technological advancements in forensics, investigators are still unable to close the case. These unsolved cases highlight the immense challenges faced by Police Scotland. Witnesses refuse to speak, evidence disappears, and fear grips the streets. The criminal underworld thrives on silence, making justice difficult to achieve. Could advancements in forensic science and data analysis eventually crack these cases? Or is Scotland's gangland violence too deeply rooted for justice to prevail? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. One thing is clear, these cases serve as a stark reminder of the ongoing struggle between law enforcement and organized crime. Until someone comes forward or new evidence emerges, these mysteries will continue to haunt Scotland's dark history. As we continue to explore these cases, one question lingers. What will it take to break the silence that protects these killers? Could the rise of new investigative techniques finally bring long overdue justice? Or will these victims remain forgotten casualties of an underground war? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on crime cases like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay aware, stay informed, and stay safe.